tonight's meeting of the Canyons Board of Education. Today is March 26, 2024, and we are meeting at the district office located at 9361 South, 300 East in Sandy, Utah. Our first order of business tonight is an oath of office ceremony for our newest member of the Canyons Board of Education, Christine Millerberg. I'm like, where is she? This evening, we're honored to welcome the Millerberg family and other guests as we celebrate and bear witness to the swearing in of Christine Millerberg, who was duly appointed by a unanimous vote of the Canyons Board of Education to represent District 1. She will be finishing the term of her late husband, Mr. Mont L. Millerberg. It was Thomas Jefferson who once said, "The government closest to the people serves the people best." And I believe it was Mont Millerberg who on multiple occasions said, "There are few forms of governance closer to the people than a school board." Tonight, we welcome to the Canyons Board of Education someone who understands this better than most. Christine Millerberg has devoted her entire life to education, 33 years as a teacher and many more as a parent who gave countless hours of support in her neighborhood schools. Education changes lives, and to be part of this governing body is to be statutorily responsible for ensuring all children have access to those life-changing opportunities. It is a noble endeavor, and we are grateful for Mrs. Millerberg's willingness to serve. We will now proceed with the official ceremony, after which I will invite Mrs. Millerberg to make a few remarks. So if you will join me, Chris, down on our X's. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
That my full name is
that my full name is,
Christine.
it's not my full name, Christine Lee Millerberg.
I swear to obey, support, and defend.
Say that again for me.
Swear to obey
I swear to obey, support, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Utah.
and the Constitution of the State of Utah.
And I will discharge my duties of my office
And I will discharge the duties of my office
as Canyon Board of Education member,
as Canyons Board of Education member,
District 1,
District 1,
with
with fidelity.
congratulations. That's Okay, thank you. It's a very simple oath, but no mere formality. I think we all understand serving is a great privilege and a solemn responsibility. At this time, I'd like to invite Mrs. Millerberg to say a few words, and then I will have her sign the official oath, and we'll go to that point.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Shields. This morning, I was out in the neighborhood where my son lives in South Jordan, and I was running around the block and thinking about tonight and about the duty of responsibility that I've been given. And I was struck by my surroundings. I noticed all the beauty around me and the forming of new life, the budding trees and the greening grass, and thinking about the fresh start that we get in the spring, and reflecting on my responsibilities now as I step into my husband's position as a district member, and a fresh start in an area of education which I never thought I would pursue. I had many opportunities along the way, was guided towards administrative offices, but I always chose to stay in the classroom. That was a place where I wanted to be, and I felt like I had been given a charge to be there and to do the best job that I could. And I had a lot of personal experiences in that regard that made me feel that that's where I should be. So I neglected that area or didn't pick up that charge. And now, due to some very unfortunate circumstances, I have an opportunity to enter into an area of education that I have not previously served in. My husband was not physically a tall man, but he had big feet. He always said, for some reason, I've been given big feet and a little body. And so I have some big feet to step into, some big footprints to follow. We know that we cast a shadow where we go, and I now will be walking in his shadow. I spent a lot of time walking by his side and going through district responsibilities in many different areas because I wanted to be there and I wanted to understand it. I have a passion for education and I am dedicated to that. So I want to share with you a few remarks that have been prepared for me just so that I'm sure I say the things that I properly should say. First of all, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to say to you, it had been probably 40 years since I had been in a job interview. So when I came into this place last week, I was duly nervous. You know, I have a lot of personal things that are unsettled in my life, obviously. And so 40 years of not interviewing, I thought, I'm not really sure what I'm going to say. So I had the support of a lot of my family members who reminded me of all the things that I have done and helped me prepare a resume so I could present myself respectably. And I want to honor and show respect to the process that was handled. I felt interviewed, believe me. I felt like I followed that process according to the law and to the dictates of the people that are sitting behind me, because they respect the office that they're in. And I want to honor and respect those that also were candidates for this position and say to them that I am grateful for your responsibility in seeing this need that needed to be met. I'm joined here tonight by several of my family members and good friends, and I would like to acknowledge those people in the audience. My family members, I was privileged to raise my family all in District 1, and they have all attended schools within District 1 of Canyon School District, which was not Canyon School District when many of them were here going to school. We have received a great education, and I hope that through my service, I will be able to continue advocating that that may continue to happen. My family means everything to me, and I am extremely grateful for their encouragement and support as we discussed what it would mean to everyone in my family if I could succeed my husband as a member of the Canyon School Board. My husband had devoted countless hours to representing the schools in Midvale, and it will be my privilege to carry on that legacy. My desire to serve is rooted in my best hopes for Utah's children. This, of course, includes my 6 grandchildren, my 6 children and 17 grandchildren, the newest one that arrived yesterday while I was tending in that area. Anyway, our family just welcomed that newest grandbaby, Jade, into this world yesterday. The work of the Board of Education is to serve all children who are the hope of the future. As a 33-year-old educator, not me 33. Obviously, that was long in the rearview mirror. 33 years of being an educator. I have committed my life to education. Education truly can change lives, and I know that firsthand. I know that teaching a child to read not only gives them the foundation to continue their learning, but also opens doors in the area of math, science, and social studies, but opens also their mind to all possibilities of life. We are in the business of hope as we educate. It is not an easy work. Nothing important ever is. But I can't think of a more capable and committed group of people to answer that call than the professionals here in the Canyon School District. And I am proud to be a member and join the ranks of the Canyons family. I felt like I was an adopted child, but now I'm a real thing. I will keep my comments short, but I wanted to conclude by letting the students, the parents, the patrons, the employees of Canyons District to know that I recognize the importance of understanding the stakeholders' needs before making decisions. And I am committed to working and listening collaboratively with every member. In addition to having worked in schools, I have been involved as a supportive parent and an interested citizen. During my tenure here on the school board, I hope to bring a voice of experience, a heart of compassion, and to build on the tradition of excellence that has been established here in Canyons District. While I continue to be responsive to the needs and the help me, Jeff, proprieties of the community that we serve. Priorities, I can fix that. I am excited about what we can accomplish together in the coming months and to be part of the Canyons family. I am honored to take my seat as a member of the Canyons School Board. There's two of them. Well, there's two of them. There's two. One for you and one for us. Congratulations again. Thank you, flowers. And thank you everyone for coming again. And we will just start our closed session at 5 p.m. Thank you. Awesome.